It's my favorite time of the year.
What's that?
September, when all the bourbon starts being released, and I have to watch out how much bourbon I bring in the house.
Yeah. It's been a problem lately.
Yeah, it has. But the good news is I found a bottle that I am super excited for. I've been very excited for since I think June. It is my go-to jam must-have bottle. Like if I was told I can only buy from one brand for the rest of my life, this is that bottle. And I'm especially excited because this year it is 13 years, 7 months, no longer 12 years.
Oh.
And that is Elijah Craig Barrel Proof Batch C923. So the big controversy at the beginning of the year was Elijah Craig was pulling their 12-year age statement from their barrel proof line. And so batch B this year was under 12 years. People were freaking out.
Scandal.
Yep. But that gave them the ability now to also put older than 12 years and say it on the label, which is what I think they really wanted to do. So we have C923, which is 13 years, 7 months, and it comes in at 133 proof.
Ooh.
So not only do they put
Ooh, that's
ultra
high.
age, they put ultra
Was that like
proof on it.
cast strength or something?
Oh yeah, barrel
Okay.
proof.
Oh, barrel. Okay.
Yeah. But yes, all of that fun stuff. So here we go. Let's see what it is. This is what I've been dying to taste. I'm
Okay.
super excited. Cheers.
All right.
Oh boy. That is like dark chocolate oak.
Yeah.
Just take an oak stave, dip it in some dark chocolate, and start licking it. That's what you got right
Yeah, I
there.
was going to say very earthy.
Yeah, I'd even go maybe we're gonna pull out a little truffle notes.
Oh, maybe. Yeah. I was getting more like tree, like forest smells.
Yeah, like
Not like a pine tree, but like
tree moss.
not quite mossy, but yeah. Yeah, it's fall. It makes me think of fall.
Yeah, okay. And not pumpkin spice.
No, like trees. You're hanging out in the woods
Yeah.
with the leaves starting to fall a little bit. Kind of
Oh man,
dry, earthy smell.
you're just setting a wonderful fall scene for me. Just go to my campfire next.
You're gonna sit in your Adirondack chair with your bourbon by a little
Yeah.
campfire. And what does Matthew McConaughey say in his commercial?
All right, all right, all right.
Not no, in the commercial.
Oh, I don't know. Something about like, don't you wish you could just have this? And
Yeah.
yeah, it sounds great until like there's not a Costco for 500 hours away, and so I can't buy this.
Ooh. I can tell it's a higher proof.
Mm-hmm.
Feel that. Feel that.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
strong Kentucky hug. It just goes down and just builds right in there.
Yeah.
Ooh, and then it hits you again. It's like you thought it was gone, and then bam, sucker punches you back in the chest again. Ooh, boy.
Now I'm getting more ethanol on the nose.
Mm-hmm.
Well, following through with the fall, I'm getting a lot of spice, like drying cinnamon,
Yeah.
and like that tree, like the cinnamon bark peel.
It is true Elijah Craig barrel proof though. Like when you first sip, it is like melted caramel,
I'm getting honey, a lot of
yeah.
honey.
And it is super viscous, so it's coating your whole mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like any Elijah Craig barrel proof you've had just turned up even more.
Okay, so third sip assessment. I'm getting like maple syrup as well.
Yeah,
Like the thickness is making me think of maple syrup as well. So like a cinnamony maple syrup with some honey stirred in.
yeah.
That's what I feel like I'm drinking
Yeah.
straight from this.
And then on the finish, it just coats the jawline. and just hangs out there.
For me, it's just all in the throat for
Oh,
me, but
okay. Yeah. No, it hits the throat hard, and you definitely get a huge Kentucky hug. But yeah, it coats your entire mouth,
yeah. Yeah.
and you get some nice peppery, all spices in there, some cinnamon, some nutmeg. Uh, I'd even go the cocoa powder, like when you get the wrong type of hot chocolate mix that is just like the cocoa or cacao or whatever you want to call it, the non-sweet stuff that I
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you get that on the finish too. All right, let's try it with a little bit of water.
The nose is already different for
Yeah.
me. It's good. It's there's a fruit note coming in
Yes.
now. What is the
I'm gonna
fruit?
go strawberry.
You think?
Yeah.
I was gonna say like a melon. Even maybe citrus, maybe a little orange.
All right. Yeah.
Ooh, this old fashions. Would you get mad at me?
Yes. No. Not gonna. Unless I get like 4 backups.
Not allowed.
Not a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think that made it even better.
It drinks really smooth with a little water added in.
Yeah. It made it so, wow, I think I like the flavors a little bit more straight out of the bottle. It is way more drinkable.
Yeah.
It no longer becomes sippable, it becomes almost crushable.
Dangerous.
Yeah. With a little bit of
Dangerous.
water.
But it's good. It does mute down a lot of the spices, I think.
Yes.
It brings out the sweetness and mutes the spices.
And it brings out the oak. It's way more drying and oaky with a little bit of water in it than it was without it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm always a buy with Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. There is never going to be one I don't get short of. I don't know, something catastrophic. Asteroid hits Earth. Then you'll just see me sign out with all my Elijah Craig Barrel Proofs. But this one, for me, is not only a must buy, it is a must have a backup. I will be trying to find a backup of this. This thing is bunker worthy. So good. I know the hype out there is going to be crazy for it, and I'm shooting myself in the foot by doing that because it's going to be
Terrible, people.
harder to find.
Avoid it.
Yes. But yes, this might be the best Elijah Craig Barrel Proof I've had in a couple years.
Wow.
So it'll be fun to do in a blind. I pretty much guarantee this is going to be entered in our best of the year. This might be the year I win best of because I've got the Hardin's Creeks. I've got this Elijah Craig. I don't know what Chuck's going to bring to the table. It could be my year, folks.
I think you have a couple sleepers in there too.
Yeah. We're not even going to mention what those are yet. So, all right. So what do you think? Because I know you're not the biggest Elijah Craig Barrel Proof fan. It doesn't matter as much to you because you're the Booker's girl, but...
Oh, well, I think this is very good, very delightful on the palate. I don't like that it's so strong, to be honest. Like it's too high a proof for me, which you're probably gonna pick on me because Booker's is probably like the same high proof.
No, it's usually like 125, 127. So it's a couple proof points.
Okay. Yeah. And the water does help with that, but unfortunately it does kind of mute some of the other things. It does bring out a few other flavors, but
yeah,
not quite the same. So, it is really good for sure. Do I think it's really necessary to get backups? No, but to each their own, I suppose. So yeah, but thanks for sharing.
Absolutely.
I like it.
Yeah. And with that, we'll see you next time. Cheers.
Cheers.